My name is Andy Ibbott. I live in Northamptonshire. We're at the Chris Moody Centre. I come along to neurophysio. When I first got out of the hospital, 6 months in the hospital, and I couldn't walk and I couldn't talk. And I could push in, until the end I got to the stage where I could enter the Marathon Des Sables. 7 marathons in 6 days in the Sahara Desert. When I say run a Marathon Des Sables, they go, what? Really? Cheers. I found it very, very tough, but the most enjoyable thing I've ever done.
For someone that's had a stroke, they might find it more challenging to bring their weight over onto their affected side. Sort of particularly focusing on exercises that have been looking at your shoulder movement. So we've used the arm pumping one as sort of like a warm-up cardiovascular exercise. And we've also used this one, which is looking at his ability to lift that arm out to the side. The other ones we've sort of tended to use a lot of are the lower limb exercises, such as this first one, which is looking at weight transfer, so his ability to bring his weight over onto his affected side.
So the MindMotion GO for Andy, he has this right-sided weakness, and because he's training for Sahara Desert, the main aim was to help with his walking. But the MindMotion GO, not only is it working on the strengthening of that right side and the right leg with lots of step-ups, but it's also challenging his dynamic balance, which is obviously key when walking on sand. So you've got that undulated surface, and it's really going to be challenging his balance.
Technology helped me no end. I've come from nothing to everything you could throw at me. From standing still, which is something I found quite hard to begin with, all the way through to my maze, where it's capturing your thoughts and your processes in making your mind up and defeating the objects.
And what's great with the MindMotion GO, it's very engaging from the perspective of you want to beat your score, and every time you finish a game it'll give your score and your percentage and how many coins you've collected, for example. And with somebody like Andy, that really spurs him to just want to beat that every single time. To just do a simple step up over and over again can become incredibly boring very quickly. The MindMotion GO will engage you to do that for much longer, and then you'll get these reps out of it.
Oh yes, 100%!
Yeah,
good. Do it
Get
again.
run over one.
MindMotion gives me the ability to raise my game. It can transfer the things that you all thought were impossible to achievable. And once it's achievable, you can give them a go. I'll come along and do an hour, and after an hour go on, a bit more. I always end up at an hour and 10, hour and 20, always. My maze certainly helps. If I hadn't had it, I don't think I'd managed as far as I did. In the future comes the London Marathon.